Mm. All right, what to do, everybody? It's your boys, First Team on Podcast. I'm your host, JD, co-host, Mondo.
Yes,
You know what
sir.
we got to do, man? Talk about this NBA. First thing first, I'm going to give y'all the scores. And then we're going to break down a couple games. And then we're going to talk about what's happening tonight. So, 76ers Cavs. You got Cavs winning 132 to 121. Pistons Jazz. Pistons won 114-103. Nets Pacers 112-103 Nets. Celtics Wizards 136-107. Celtics Knicks Timberwolves 137-114. Knicks Rockets 124-109. Grizzlies Pelicans 101-99. And Mavericks Heat to Nuggets 112 to 122 Nuggets. Lakers and Spurs 118-116. And then Trailblazers Thunder 121-119. Warriors Kings 121 to 116. Kings winning that. But my main two games I want to touch up on. First game, Lakers and Spurs. That shit went down to the wire. 118 to 116. Luka finishing with 35. And I think he hit the last two big shots to close out the game. Wemby coming back, having a bounce back game. Not the best game still, but 19 points. 19 points, 8 rebounds, 3 assists. Pretty good performance for Wemby, leading his team in scoring. And like I said, Luka, of course, leading the Lakers with 35 points, 9 rebounds, 13 assists, 5 steals, and 2 blocks. What you got to say about that performance from both of those guys?
They both look good, you ask me. Spurs look good and Lakers look good. Lakers look good without Braun. That's the thing.
Yeah,
But Luka shooting 9 for 27. That don't
yeah.
look good. 27
But
shots, you only hit 9. I get it. You dropped 35. You shot 13 free throws.
yeah,
Shot 17 and hit 13, but 27 shots. When Braun come back, I don't know, man. I feel like when Braun come back, he not gonna be taking that many shots.
oh, of course
Um,
not.
yeah. I feel like he not taking 30 just
Yeah,
when
of
Braun
course
come
not.
back now.
Yeah, yeah,
But
no.
Wemby look good. The Spurs are like so well balanced. Like the bench
Yeah,
is good, the starters are good,
right.
and they playing without De'Aaron Fox.
Yeah, but that's my
So it's
thing
good.
right there. So with D Fox, because I was gonna ask about that. With D Fox, do you feel like he fits in well with what they got going on over with the Spurs? Because D Fox is fast. He's a great defensive player and everything, but the Spurs, I feel like the Spurs has now shaped their team to be around Wemby, and Wemby is a player to where he wants the ball on the block. If he can't find on the block, he wants to kick out to his guards and look for them to make a shot. And Wemby, I'm not Wemby, but Fox is. You don't look at Fox to shoot the ball though. You know what
I
I'm saying? I
wouldn't.
would look at Fox to shoot the ball.
It's just like they need a solidified point guard. Like Wemby needs that role of, yeah, you can do it, but you still need that dominance of a point guard. And like you got Harrison Barnes in there, you got Devin in there, you got Stephon in there, you got when let's put it like this: when Fox come back, Julian going to the bench.
You think?
Yeah, Julian going to the bench. Him or Harrison Barnes going to the bench.
Yeah. I mean, they've been
That's
playing
just
well.
It's just,
Julian,
but
hey, Julian
even though
having
like
14
Castle,
seconds.
Castle might go or
Right.
like Devin might, because their bench they don't have a lot of. They don't. I would say the Spurs don't have a lot to have a bench depth. Like, I mean, look who they
Yeah.
got coming off the bench: Sohan, Keldon Johnson. They got Kelly Olynyk coming off the bench. Like, I think that's just like where the Spurs are gonna like lack later on down when it comes down
Yeah.
into the season. Like, look at the Lakers. Look who they got coming off the bench. They got Jackson Hayes, Dalton Connect, Vanderbilt, Bronny. They got fucking. Oh, excuse my language. Um,
You
they
good?
got
We can do what we want on this podcast, man.
yeah, you know how I am. But yeah, they got Marcus Smart. They got a lot of key pieces, and it just fits right now for the Lakers. Like I would say, when you add Braun back, it's just
It's a better,
they just gonna
well-gelled
be
team.
they're gonna be more complete when Braun come back. Braun,
Sure.
I feel like instead of Braun taking over, Braun's
Yeah.
gonna have to learn how to fit in.
Fit in.
Cause
Yeah,
he's
yeah,
so
yeah.
he's so used to putting everything on his back. I feel like
Yeah.
that'd be like how he played in USA. he didn't put everything on his back, but he fit it in. Like he fit
fit
his
in
role.
well. Yeah,
He scored. He rebounded.
he was still the second man, but
He did everything, and I feel like that's where Bron would be best at the way the Lakers are playing right now. I don't think he needs to go out there and get 40 and carry them to the because you got Luka, got
of course.
Rui playing great now. I don't know what he did on the offseason.
Yeah,
but Rui, they was about to trade him recently, so it was just like Rui and Marcus Smart.
Yeah, he done woke up.
And who is 12? Jake.
So, you talking about Jake Lavaro? Or how you say it?
He nice.
Yeah, he's nice. He's nice. He had like 20 something.
If you look at his bag, you can tell him and Luka practice a lot.
Yeah.
You say what you want, but his bag is getting like Luka's low-key.
Yeah, bro.
And then Austin Reed, and then they beat the Spurs without Austin.
Nah. I say when LeBron come back, like you said, that's just something like LeBron needs to fit in. He needs to learn to play off the ball more.
Just let Luka and AR carry you there.
Do what they do.
Yeah, let them carry you.
But I feel like that's his role now. Like he knows that's his role now. He knows that, you know what I'm saying? Like he said before, he's not retiring, or Luka doesn't change his mindset on retiring, but he does look at it like, you know, these guys are like they gotta carry him in a sort of speed. So like he already looks at it like that, where this is their team now, and he's just there. He's that vet. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like he's open to it when he come back. It's not going to be a problem for the Lakers. I don't think LeBron is going to look to come back and, I need the ball. I need to score.
Yeah,
you know
I think he's still going to run a one. I felt like him and Lucas, but I just feel like he's never going to sit corner. He's never going to be one of them. He's going to be wrong.
Definitely
like, the offense going to probably still run around him.
Yeah, but he's not going to feel like he has to do everything.
He got this. Yeah, he ain't going to have to do. He ain't going to have to put up 30 just for them to win. You got AR. You got like he said on a podcast recently, like, don't nobody in the league got 3 good defenders.
Right.
Except maybe you might could push for OKC, but you got to think about it. Like,
push for OKC.
Shea can't play defense. I mean,
Shea can't, but it's the guys around him. They damn sure can.
Yeah, the whole OKC, but it's just like beating. So you're gonna have to do that every night. You're gonna have to guard Luka, AR, Bron every night.
Yeah.
Rui can shoot now. Jake, I don't know who he is. He can shoot a little bit. Marcus Smart. I mean, they shoot a lot of threes. They shot.
DeAndre Ayton even looking good right now.
Yeah, and I think he's in a better situation too. Like he's shooting a lot of middies. He's playing in the paint, getting rebounds. Portland, he ain't really do that. Yeah. And, I ain't going to speak on the past.
Ain't no need to speak on the past. It's all about what he do now with the Lakers and his future.
Yeah, I think, but for them, they look good, though, man. The Lakers look good. The Spurs just, I don't know what they need, but they need a lot of depth. They need some more depth than what they have, I think. That's just me.
I feel like with the Spurs, they do well. I feel like they're a pretty great team. Coming into that game, they were 5-6-1. Playing against the Lakers, so they were pretty good. They had lost that first game just coming into the Lakers arena, so they've been playing very well. A lot of it has been because of Wemby. Wemby has been killing, but he has had. I wouldn't count last game as a bad game, but he has had a bad game where he ain't scored but 12 points, 14 points. So for the most part, I feel like the Spurs, the only thing they need is just what they was looking for. Like somebody to handle the ball and just coexist with Wemby. You know what I'm saying?
They need De'Aaron.
I feel De'Aaron will be okay, but
when De'Aaron comes, because De'Aaron can shoot a little bit.
He can.
Let's not get that. But when he attacks the basket, it's gonna give Wemby those. Because he can shoot. Wemby is starting to develop a jump shot more than he did when he was overseas, and now that he's been in the league. It's like his jump shot is starting to progress more. Like you notice, like you can get in the paint all you want to, but threes are what's taking over the league. So that's just what. So that drive and kick is going to be there when De'Aaron Fox come back.
Yeah, I can see that. You know what I'm saying? My main thing with that is I just don't want D Fox to come in and feel like the show is his. You know what I'm saying? You know how D Fox get. I don't want him to feel like the show is his. He come in and just do too much.
I think he's older now. Yeah, I think when he was Sacramento, that's how it was. Now he's older, and now that because a lot of the guys learn how to take the back seat, and let the younger ones, like especially the ones like, we'll talk about them later, but especially like the Sixers. Yeah, if you notice, like look at VJ Edgecombe and Tyrese Maxey, and look who took the back.
Yeah.
Look who's taking the back seat.
Yeah, Embiid is
you know
not
what I
really
mean?
doing
Like,
what he's doing.
So
But
it's
at
like
the
if you
same
couldn't get
time,
it done, just take the back seat and just let the younger guys take you there sometimes. And you when you get to the playoffs, you show them the experience that you have.
yeah. Like you said, we'll speak on it. I get on Embiid, but
that's coming up.
Next game, like I said, I wanted to speak on OKC taking their first L to a not so good Trailblazers team, 121 to 119. Of course, you had Shea finishing with 35, like he's been doing. Aaron Wiggins had 27 to help. And then we look at the Trailblazers. They had 3 players with 20 or more. So you had Denny with 26, Drew Holiday with 22, and then Grant with 20. And it's like OKC is, like we was just saying, OKC is a great defensive team, but I feel like they can't allow teams like that, like Trailblazers or anything, to stick around with them long enough to win the ball game. Because you keep doing that, you're going to invite other teams to feel like, oh, y'all not as good as y'all think y'all are, or, you know what I'm saying, seem to be. Then they're going to just have everybody testing them. You know what I'm saying? Everybody testing them now because they're past champions. But at the same time, if you lose games to Portland, you know what I'm saying, close games to Portland, you know what I'm saying, I'm going to feel like we can try you if I'm the next team. Like, you sweet, for real. That championship might have been a fluke.
For me, how I feel about it, OKC has a lot of out. Like, Chet's not there, Dort's not there, Williams is not there. So it's like they missing so many key pieces, but it's so crazy that they're missing so many key pieces and they're still playing at a high level. That's just what's. They lost, and you lost to a Trailblazers team. Trailblazers don't look bad, especially their starters. I mean, their starters don't look bad. But it's just like OKC is so hurt, man. So it's just like the problem is when they come back healthy.
Yeah.
Who can beat that? Like, Chet plays amazing. Jalen, like, Dort is defensive player. Williams defensive player. So it's like,
how many games are we like without Chet? I don't even remember him being hurt. I'm not even gonna lie to you.
I do not know. I don't know if
you know what I'm saying. Like I've been seeing Chet play. So if anything, you know what I'm saying. They've been healthy for the most part. I know not Dort. J Dub. He's been out for a minute. I know
that's
that.
What I'm saying. Like, so I don't think. I think Homer's out tonight too. Lower back issue.
Okay.
But it's like injuries like that. That's like a key piece to the team. But it's just like when they're fully healthy, I ain't gonna lie. If they stay the way, like, they play it the consistent, if they play it when they're all together, I think they might run it back.
That's possible.
What team in the league really has that much depth, and like what team has that many players that accept their role? Because a lot of people in the league, I feel like, can't accept their role. You know what I mean? Like, you could just see it on the court sometimes. Like, you know, everybody wants to get 20.
Right.
That's 5 points a quarter if you want to look at it like that. But you're not getting that many shots up because that's just not what it's going to be. You might be there
especially
for defense.
Especially not the MVP on your team. You're not doing that.
So it's just like, in reality, just the Portland just had a good, like, they shot the ball well. Not too well, but I mean, they shot 40%. What did they shoot from 3? They shot 44% from 3. So I mean, they didn't play bad. It's just they ran into a team that was hurt, and it's just they took advantage of it.
I get it.
That's just what it was.
You can very much so look at it that way, but at the same time, I feel like, you had some guys out. You know what I'm saying? And you were hurt. You didn't play with your full team, your full so-called depth. But at the same time, this is the team that's won a championship together. So I feel like you should know how to use all your pieces especially to beat a Trailblazers team. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The team that came in the game, they came into this game 4-2, barely winning against good teams. I feel like y'all should have not easily, but maybe won this game by 5, even without having Chet or Lou Dort in the game. Like, you guys are, I feel like, the more experienced between the two. You know what I'm saying? You won a chip. You've been to playoffs year and year. Whereas the Portland Trailblazers, they haven't been to the playoffs since Dame, you know? And they got some vets over there with Drew Holiday and everything.
They got Dame, Drew Holiday, Scoot. I mean, Scoot is not a vet; he's still young.
But
he's
been there for a minute. But
they got Matisse. I forgot what his last name is.
Matisse Thybulle.
Yeah, he's a vet now.
Yeah, so you do got some good vets.
And a lot of them are hurt. And Portland, when Portland gets healthy, I don't think they're going to play bad. I don't know what they're going to do between Dame, Scoot, and Holiday. Because I know they can't run 3 small guards. I mean, they can.
But it's just they're going to get killed, for sure.
Yeah. I mean, you would have to have... I don't think they have enough depth at the 4 and the 5 to run that. I mean, Jeremy Grant coming off the bench now was insane. But
and like I said, even though like the Portland Trailblazers team in a whole, like they're not trash, but when you still look at that OKC team with Chet being gone and Dort being gone and J Dub being gone, I still would have took OKC to be the better team just because you don't look at Trailblazers to be as good as they are. They don't have the necessary pieces to take them, you know what I'm saying, far enough to where you would think they are going to beat championship caliber teams and shit like that. So that was just my look at it. I didn't feel that the Trailblazers had enough firepower to compete. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And then even so, I mean, it was still a close game. Them only winning by 2 points. So
and that's what I'm saying. OKC's not even healthy, and and teams are struggling to beat them. So I think that's just going to be a big key for them. Going on to this next game, we can talk about the Sixers and the Cavs. 132-121 Cavs. I don't know if the Sixers are good without Embiid or they need Embiid there just for his presence. I don't know what it is, but it's like a balance with them right now. Like, I don't know if they need to figure it out. BJ Edgecombe, he's still young. He gets it done some nights, and some nights he struggles.
Right.
Maxey, hell of a player.
Yeah.
Kelly Oubre, I mean, he's an all-around player. I still like Kelly Oubre. Some people don't, but I still like him.
I love Kelly. Kelly is a great defensive player.
Yeah.
It's something that you want him on the team for that.
I think he understands his role. Yeah, he's going to get 10 shots tonight. Might get 12. But
he understands for sure.
Their bench, they got a good depth. I like Quinn Grimes. I don't know, but he's a shooter.
My main thing with the 76ers, though, I mean, like you said, you don't know about Embiid, you know, what's up with him and everything. Huh?
I think they should trade him.
I feel like they should, too.
I mean, you already got Paul George. I think, in reality, I think you should just go ahead and get rid of those pieces while they're still valuable. We haven't seen Paul George with this system yet, but it's just like those 2 pieces right there are too iffy. Like, I trade them for some picks, or I trade them, go get some more role players. But it's just like,
and then you got, like I said, with Embiid, I think they were saying, they're limiting his minutes just because of like his injury that he's coming back from. And
I was on 20 minutes restriction.
Yeah, so they trying to limit.
I don't think he likes that.
Yeah, he don't like it. So, like you said, I feel like they should trade him, get him to a ball club who actually needs him to be on the floor every night. 76ers, I don't think they need Embiid anymore. He's a great piece to have. Don't get me wrong, but I feel like they'll do just as fine with another big man that they can swap out or whatever. And then, like we was talking about with VJ Edgecombe, he shows up some nights and then other nights he don't. Yeah. I feel like with him showing up, it's just against, those mediocre teams. Right. Like last night he played against the Cavs. The Cavs is a playoff team. You will see them in the playoffs again this year. And I feel like just him playing against that team, it was too much for him. You know what I'm saying? So it was like he couldn't get adjusted to that game.
Yeah, because him and Darius Garland, they both had terrible games. BJ Edgecombe, 3 for 14. Darius Garland, 3 for 11. So I think when those big key matchups, Darius Garland just had a bad game. But with BJ Edgecombe, that's a point for you. You just have to be like, okay, let me show my dominance in this league against another great point guard. Like Donovan Mitchell at 46.
Yes,
I mean, but that's Donovan Mitchell, so it's just like that's Donovan Mitchell.
That's his welcome to the league moment right there.
Yeah, like you have to stop that. Like if you that explosiveness that you have, especially that you're young, you have to guard those good point guards. Like, you're going to run into Steph. You're going to run into Don. When Dame get healthy, you're going to run into him. Like, you're going to have to put your... Like, Tyrese Maxey, we know he's not a all defensive first team caliber guard. Yeah. I mean, VJ Edgecombe, you could be that. Because you have the explosiveness. Yeah, you have the energy to be that. But you can't let Donovan Mitchell get 46. I mean, I ain't gonna say you can't. You got to at least get him 30. I mean, you got to hold him at 30 at least.
That's Donovan Mitchell though, man. That's hard to stop. So
I mean, Evan Mobley looked good. Jared Allen looked good as well. I mean, that's like a 1-2 punch for them. I'm still questioning Alonzo being there, man. I think that's a key piece for me.
Yeah.
He played 23 minutes, 0 points, 8 assists.
Yeah.
I think he wants to follow that point guard role, but you got to score.
Yeah,
they won the game, but it's just like you still got to bring something off the bench. I get 8 assists, but
8 assists, yeah. I feel like that's just his role. Like that's Lonzo. Like you know what I'm saying. Lonzo hasn't been a scorer since college. You know what I'm saying. You ain't seen Lonzo pulling up for real since college. So I feel like that's just his game. Like once he got to the NBA, he feel like that's the best way for his game to translate.
I don't think Cleveland's for him. I think he just picked up a contract somewhere. I honestly don't think Cleveland's for him. But
of course, I definitely feel like he just picked up a contract.
Yeah, who would need him? I think that's just the question that we like. What team do you see around the league that would need him?
Honestly, I like him in Cleveland. I don't have an issue with him in Cleveland.
I'm not gonna say where he should go because I know how you are about them.
Who?
But if I'm Houston, I'm calling him. We need a point guard.
I mean, I would take that. I would take Lonzo.
I think he would fit.
Yeah,
beautiful.
I would take Lonzo. Like I said though, I don't feel bad about him being where he is now.
Yeah, I don't. It's just
feel me?
Where would he impact more? Would he impact more in the Cavs or would he impact more on the Rockets?
On the Rockets for sure.
Because if he's dishing 8 off the bench, imagine him starting with the Rockets.
Right? Yeah,
so it's just
for sure.
If I'm the Rockets, I'm calling up. I mean, what y'all want for him?
I would definitely say they need to put in the trade, but at the same time, it's like shit. If I'm
it's still
Cavs,
early.
Yeah,
it's still early.
If I'm the Cavs, I'm not getting rid of him just because, it's like you said, it's still early. What if Garland or Mitchell go down? Like, I need that. I need Lonzo to be backup. You feel me? Because, like you said, what can he do starting? He got 8 off the bench. So if he start for the Cavs, what can he do with these guys that's around him on the Cavs? Yeah. Could he have 15 plus assists a night? So yeah, if I'm the Cavs, I'm not looking to get rid of him at this point. You know what I'm saying? I'll take offers. Yeah. But I wouldn't get rid of him just because you never know.
It's too early in the season. I get it.
It's too early somebody. So yeah, it's too early in the season, man.
All right. Next game.
Main thing.
Yeah, you good? Go ahead.
No. I was just gonna say. Next thing too, the main game also that I wanted to speak on. I wanted to ask you about how do you feel like about the Boston Celtics without Jalen or Jason Tatum?
I mean, who they play? The Wizards. They
played the Wizards.
136-106. The Wizards are terrible. I just want to put that out there.
Terrible. 1-7.
I don't understand the concept what the Wizards have going on right now. I mean, I don't know if they're trying to figure it. I feel like they're still trying to figure it out. They have a lot of young key pieces. But, I mean, if I'm them, CJ McCollum went 1 for 10. Alex Sarr, I mean, he 31 points.
31, yeah.
Keyshawn George, I mean, he shows up some days he doesn't. It's just they're so up and down in Washington. But the Celtics, I don't like the Celtics right now. I don't think Jaylen Brown is great.
Yeah.
But I don't think he's not JT, man.
He's not JT?
He's not JT.
I've always liked Jaylen Brown over Jason Tatum.
I like Jaylen Brown. I love his game. I love the way he plays.
Yeah.
But for him to put a team on his back, I don't think he's not JT. I don't think he could do it by himself. Let me put it like that.
Yeah.
Like you two, they're 4-5 right now. They're 2-3 at home. They might have until JT's come back, they might just, coast mid all throughout the season.
Yeah.
But without Jason Tatum, you can just tell with a team, like, They need that. They need that other.
That extra spark.
Yeah, they don't have it. Without JT,
feel
they
it.
just don't have it.
I feel it, and
Like,
you can say the same. You can say the same about JT if he was alone. I feel like he would need JB. He would need that extra spark.
And that's the possible. But we haven't seen it, so we can only say what we see. Jaylen Brown can get you 35, but you can't constantly bring him to win. Like, it's hard to be like, yeah, I'm gonna give you 35, 40, 45 every night.
Yeah.
You got to be like Prime James. And I ain't talking about Braun. I'm talking about that boy from Houston.
Nah, James Harden.
That
shit.
left that Prime. And you know how hard it was. One night he going 37, 45, 48, 60. Like, Jaylen Brown has to constantly do that every night. And he shoots well. It's just...
He's averaging 27, though. He's averaging 27.7.
Yeah, and that's the thing. Like, but he doesn't have the pieces around him to be like, okay, maybe I can get more assists here. Because look, he averaged 4 assists and 4 rebounds. Yeah, we need 27, 8, and 8. You know what I mean? Like you gotta, Yeah. That's what we would just need from you. Yeah, you can score 27, but 27 right now got you at 4 and 5. Yeah, it's still early in the season, but you don't want to keep coasting throughout the whole year. I mean, you can. Until JT come back, but he might not come back this year. Is it really worth Jason Tatum coming back this year?
Yeah, you got to make it worth it. I mean, right now, like you said, they're 4 and 5, so I feel like the possibility of him coming back would be towards mid-season, late season. So you would have to review what they're doing at that point. By the time, All-Star break, I would say come back and look at the record and see what everything is going on.
Yeah, like have that conversation. Like, is it really worth Jason Tatum playing this year? Like, is it okay if he sits out the whole year? And to me, the way Boston looks, I'm okay with it. Yeah. If Jason Tatum don't play the whole year, hey, we just don't play. We let Jaylen Brown do his thing. No. I mean, he's on a max, so it's just like you let Jaylen Brown have his year. And just see where he takes the Celtics and see what they look like with them, and just see the key pieces that y'all have around. I like Simons there too. I think he should be a starter.
In Boston?
I think he should be a starter.
I've always liked his game.
Yeah, he picked up a lot of Dame. Yeah, he studied a lot of Damian Lillard.
Yeah, and with that, like you said, we don't know what it'll look like if JT had to play without Jaylen Brown, but I feel like we'll see some of the same. We'll see them almost 4 and 5, probably 4 and 5, struggling to get a win and just looking for an out for next season. You know what I'm saying? I feel like they both need each other. It's not one-sided. Both of them are definitely very talented, but neither one of their game outweighs the other. So they will definitely both need each other. But the main thing, like you said, is it important for JT to come back this season? And, of course, I would want to take and review it around mid-season and see where everything is. But
run the All-Star break.
I would love to see JT come back for this season. Like, even I'm not saying just because I want to see JT or whatever, but I feel like he got a lot to prove. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, I feel like if JB can hold it down good enough for him, and they got a shot to at least make the play-in, he still should come back and do something because, you know what I'm saying, making the play-in, you can get from the play-in to the championship.
Yeah, but I think they, like you said, around All-Star break, I think they should review the injury, review the team, just see who's playing where, who's playing like what, and just see if is it worth JT coming back at this moment. But going on to the next game, we got the Pistons and Jazz on 114-103. Say what you want, man. I like Detroit. I don't know what it is. I like Cade. He's so tough. Cade Cunningham is tough. Like, I think he's the definition of a 6'7" guard. Like, he's 6'7", 6'8". He's giving you 30 and 10.
Yeah, nigga's nice, bro. I was watching that game with Cade and everything.
Yeah, the twin and Dorian is a good fit with him. I don't like Isaiah Stewart really. I wouldn't say I don't like him personally or not because I don't know him personally, but I don't like the role that he has there. I think they should look out there and see what other pieces they can fit around Cade. I like Duncan Robinson, but I don't know about Stewart, man.
I
think
like
he's a
Stewart.
good bench. I like him, but I don't feel like he's
Somebody for Detroit.
yeah. Like I like him if he comes off the bench running like with Karis LeVert. I like him with that. You know what I mean? They can run a good pick and roll game, but it's just like you need some more shooters in Detroit. I get
Yeah.
Duncan Robinson, but you might need to add one more.
No, I feel it. I
And
like you said, you might need some more shooters and shit, but Stewart don't. I mean, I wouldn't sleep on him because we seen Stewart play. Stewart can shoot the ball.
yeah.
So just like we was talking earlier with D Fox, D Fox can't shoot as well as most guards in the league, but he can still knock that shot down. Just like Stewart, he can't shoot better than most forwards. Like you wouldn't compare him to Cat when it comes to shooting.
Oh no.
But Stewart
No.
definitely is. He a big body, somebody that can get a rebound, and I would keep him just for the defensive side of the ball. Like he's a menace when it comes to that. He can guard 1 through 4, and he can do it well. So I can see Stewart being in Detroit just for that reason alone, because you don't want Cade having to be a bucket getter and then come down having to play lockdown defense on their best player on the floor. You know what I'm saying? You need somebody like Stewart who can goddamn guard maybe that big guard or that small guard and give Cade that time to just catch his breath and come down and get another bucket. As well as like you got somebody like Jalen Duren who's doing his thing, you know what I'm saying, who's there to get the rebounds and also be the second guy on line to get a bucket if they need it. So I like Stewart being there to help both of those guys out. I think that's a great fit for him over in Detroit, and they can honestly get far if they stay healthy and just play within each other for real.
One team that I really like have like a 50-50 feeling is the Jazz. I think they have it.
Yeah.
If you ask me, I like Lauri Markkanen. Like he's a hell of a player, but I think y'all trade him. I think if the season keeps going, coasting downward, I think y'all get rid of him. I mean, I get it, but I think it's time for like Ace Bailey and Walton and what's the guy dude from Duke?
Philippensi or whatever.
I feel like y'all give him a shot. Give him some more touches, but y'all let the young guys come in. I get Lauri Markkanen averaging 30. I get it,
Right.
but it's just like send them.
Somewhere
Get something
else.
back from
Yeah.
get something back from something that y'all can use later on. But just let the young, because y'all gonna play the way y'all playing all year. Y'all probably won't see the play in.
No, for
Y'all
sure.
3-5, y'all 1-4 on the road. Y'all lost to a good Detroit team, but it's just like what else can y'all do to get over this hump? Because we haven't seen the Jazz in the playoffs in a long time.
I can't even tell you. I can't tell you when the last time
Yeah,
they was in
it's
the playoffs.
just like y'all have something. Y'all have a key piece that y'all can get trades for, but it's just like,
Yeah.
do y'all keep holding on to him and just keep and let him get y'all 30 wins and not seeing the playoffs, or do y'all trade him for a team that needs him, but y'all also get something back for him? And then just let the young guys like Ace and Clayton. And y'all also have Isaiah there. They got Slow-Mo there.
Yeah.
So they have some key pieces on the bench that can pick up for them. It's just I like the Jazz, but the Jazz, I don't know. I should be in their front office.
You should be in the front office game.
I'll make some things happen if I'm the Jazz.
Oh,
I'm just telling you, like, wow. Like it's just saying, like y'all get 2 good picks. Y'all got Clayton and y'all got Ace Bailey, but they not playing like they should.
Right.
You know what I mean? So it's just, why would you sit them the whole year? Let them go in and get this experience. Y'all go get rid of Markkanen. Yeah, if y'all don't make the playoffs this year, cool. But they have a whole 82-game season of experience that they be like, okay, we're not doing what we did last year. Last year we tried to figure it out. Now we have a coach. We can figure it out, figure out what's next, and go from there. Yeah. Y'all have a young team, just like OKC. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I agree with you 100%. Like, I would definitely trade Lauri Markkanen just because, I mean, the kid's 28. He's 28, almost 30. You feel me? Like, he's a great hooper, but I feel like with y'all not, like you said, they haven't made the playoffs in we don't know how long. Since you haven't did that, I feel like y'all need to go ahead and just start rebuilding. Focus on getting y'all younger guys some reps and just building them up for the future. You know what I'm saying?
Imagine him in Detroit.
Yeah.
Imagine Lauri in Detroit. And you see what I'm saying? Like, yeah, it might
Somebody
not
like
happen,
that,
but
yeah.
yeah,
That's
but
like
just
somewhat established that he can still
yeah,
fight for something.
like
Yeah.
go play with K, somebody that y'all have that playoff experience, y'all have
Right.
that season experience. And if I'm Detroit, I'm like, what do we give up for him? Do we give up picks? Do we give up
Yeah.
maybe a bench player? Do we give up Stewart for him in a couple picks? Yeah,
I was just about to
you know
say
what I'm
that. Like,
saying?
yeah. And just how you were
You know what
saying
I'm-
you didn't feel like Stewart fit there. I mean, if that was a trade that happened, I would do
He might
Stewart
not.
for a couple picks.
Yeah, and the only reason I'm saying that because Stewart can run the pick and roll for Clayton, and he can run it for A. He can set screens for A's, get A. So you know what I mean. So
Yeah.
I think teams aren't looking at how. I mean, I need to be a GM if you ask me.
Man, what you gonna do if you was a GM? I feel like the team would be messed up day
Boy,
one.
what I'm talking about? They'll be like, it ain't no way. My team going 82-0.
Ah shit, yeah, hell nah, boy. You sound
What?
like what's his name? Rashad McKentz, nigga. Nigga sound like Rashad McKentz. But nah, man.
What do you say? I got 17. I can go for 80. No, you cannot.
Hell nah. But nah, hey,
But-
look though, we got these. We got resuming action for the NBA Cup tonight. We got Boston versus the Magic, Cavs versus the Wizards, Raptors and Hawks, Pistons versus the Nets, Rockets versus the Spurs, Charlotte versus the Heat, Mavericks and Grizzlies, Bulls versus the Bucks, Jazz versus Timberwolves, Warriors and Nuggets, and then the last game you got Thunder versus the Kings tonight. Pretty good Cup action games. First thing first, how you feel about the NBA Cup? Like, what's your take on the NBA Cup? You fuck with it?
I like
you think
it.
it was pointless?
I like it.
You like
It gives them some. I like it because it gives them competition mid-season. Because I feel
true.
like without it, they were just playing the game, trying to see like, okay, some teams would try to be like, okay, we just need to make the playoffs. So we win
Yeah.
45 games, we win 43. We're gonna make the playoffs possibility.
Yeah.
As long as we get in that top 10, we good. Because you still got to play in, you still have that. So it's just like, okay, we good. But I think that it gives them like, okay, we can win some money, but it also shows us like who we are early when it comes to a tournament. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's
See if
just
you can
like,
get
yeah, like
past
when we
that test.
played, you know, like when you play in high school, you know, you might have the Christmas tournament. It shows you who you are before it comes. Like,
Yeah.
okay, it's one win and it's one loss. Like, you know, if you lose, you go into the losers bracket. You know, if
Yeah.
you win, you know, you go into the next step. And I think that's just what gives it that oomph. Like, okay, we playing for money too. I wish we could have played for money, but
Man,
we playing for you playing for money, and you playing to see like who holding it down when it's like, you know, who is there when it's time. But I mean, I don't think a lot of them take it that serious. I think they still look at it as like, hey, you know, it's just a game.
It's just regular season games.
Yeah, I just like it for them though. You know,
I feel it. Me, yeah. I like it, but at the same time, just like you said, you got certain guys who are taking it a little bit more serious than the other guys. So
Yeah.
I feel like that kind of that's an unbalance in itself. Like you got people that's taking it serious, and then you got people that's not taking it serious. So it kind of throws it off a little bit. And then when you got certain players that's going real hard against a player that's not going that hard. It's not fun to watch because you can tell it. You can really see the difference in the game and everything. And then you got certain players that's not looking to get hurt, so they not playing as hard. So I feel like they should have just kept it away from the NBA. But at the same time, it is a great entertaining experience for everybody. It gives you something to look forward to if you're not one of those people who have money to make the finals and you want to go to a game, I feel like, yeah, the NBA Cup is good for that. Like, you go to one of these games, it give you that same finals atmosphere somewhat. But overall, I just feel like it's another thing that can potentially get players hurt. So that's why I don't like it per se.
yeah.
But yeah. So tonight, what's your games that you're looking at tonight? Like your main three.
Just looking over it, I think I like 4 games. I like the Raptors and the Hawks.
Okay.
I like them. I like the Rockets and the Spurs. That's gonna be a very good one.
Got you.
I would say the Mavericks and the Grizzlies, just because I want to see like who's gonna step up tonight.
Yeah.
The Bulls are playing amazing. I don't think
They are.
I don't think the Bucks stand a chance right now against the Bulls. Just because I get Giannis, I get him. I understand. I love Giannis as a player, but the way the Bulls are playing,
They got that
might
momentum.
be in for it. Yeah. Another one I like is the Warriors and the Nuggets. and I like the Thunder and the Kings. It's something about the Kings and this Westbrook and this Zach LaVine, DeMar. It's
Yeah,
something about them.
they
It's something
definitely
about
gonna
them.
they gonna play hard.
The reason why I like the Raptors and the Hawks, I think both of those teams are still trying to figure out who they are.
Yeah,
I think the Hawks are trying to feel like if is Trey really their guy,
yeah.
and I don't know what it is, but I like Brandon Ingram, man. I don't know if it's like a 2-5 thing, like that connection. But
It's
like,
definitely that 2-5 shit.
So tough, like bro.
It's definitely that 2-5 shit,
tough,
man.
bro.
Because I feel the same way.
So tough,
Yeah, I
bro.
feel the same way. Like it's a lot of people who will look at Brandon Ingram and they won't appreciate what he brings. But
it's just he's so tough.
It's
Like, I don't know
that
what, like,
2-5 shit.
Yeah, like I think that's just what it is.
Yeah.
But I think that's just what it is for the Hawks for me. Like, is Trae Young really their guy?
Yeah.
I think for the long run, some people might hate me for this. For the long run, I think he is. He's just small, man. Like he's a liability on D.
Yeah.
But offensive wise, he's their guy. But I think it's just like can you put the team and can you be that guy to fulfill the role of everyone else? Like, can you help them fulfill their roles? I get you can go out there and shoot 12 threes and you might hit 8 of them. But is that going to get you the win? And is that going to win you a 4 in the playoffs? Is that going to win you 4 series, a 4-game series?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's
especially
just like,
against
I think,
a team like OKC or somebody that's
yeah,
not
like,
gonna fly.
you know what I mean? Like, so it's just like I think they're trying to figure that out. And for the Raptors, I don't know. I like Scotty Barnes. I like RJ. I like Brandon Ingram. Like, I like them playing together. I think they just got to figure it out.
Figure it out. That's it.
Yeah, I think
that's a great group over there. They just got to figure it out.
Yeah,
like, that's it.
I don't know. I like them over there though. Like I like
Yeah.
all three. I think that's a key 3 that they
need.
like,
If they keep building
if
around
they
that
figure
3,
it out,
they'll
if
be
they
all right.
figure it out, if they figure it out, they gonna be.
Yes, for sure. That's all you got to do is put it together. I love the Raptors team. I love the young core that they got, and I just feel like, once they figure out how to put all that shit together, them boys is gonna make a lot of noise, man.
I'm gonna save the good game for last, and you know what game I'm talking about.
Bet. Like you said though, the Hawks with Trae Young and shit. I love Trae Young. Trae Young is a great offensive player, like you said. Just too much of a liability on defense.
Yeah, I think that's what it is.
What he's 6'2", 6'3". You look at the standard height for a guard now in the NBA is 6'5" and up.
Yeah, 6'5", 6'7". So it's
he's very short, very undersized, and a lot of teams they're learning how to abuse that. I will say when he first came in the league, he did have a couple 2-3 years where it's like he was just so fast and so quick. A lot of teams didn't really know how to
stop it.
Mess with him, but now
he's shooting from the logo, like you know.
Now it's
just
it's over with. They really they pinned in on him and they know how to mess up his game.
Switching on him and
he don't have the necessary pieces around him to help him do what he needs to do. So I love Trae though, but Trae's he's not the per se guy for that team. I feel like they need another guy, but Trae could still be that number 2 option. Yeah. But they definitely need another guy.
Next game we can go to is Mavericks and Grizzlies. I'm gonna start with the Mavs first before we get to the Grizzlies because we know what the big problem is there.
Right.
The Mavs, I don't know if it's injuries. I don't know if it's their play style. But you can tell like Clay is like a big factor of not shooting the ball well at all. Right. You can tell like they're missing a key guard, which is Kyrie Irving. It's just I think they depended too much on Coop. And I don't think, and I respect Coop. Like he was great in college, he was great in high school, he's a wonderful player. But I think just this early in the league, I think they depended on him too much. And I think like he's not developed enough. Maybe I don't know if it's not in the I get his play style, I get it, but I think it's just like in the mind thing. You know what I mean? I think that's just what it is. Like him trying to figure out the NBA still. Yeah. Because he's not a team leader for nothing.
Yeah.
Like, he averages 14. Let me see. I'm going to pull it up right here for you. He averages 14, 6, and 2. If they got you at the 1 and you averaging 2 assists, I mean, I get it. Maybe the team's not shooting. You're shooting 39% from the field. It's just, I think they're depending on him too much.
My thing is, though, is who are you going to depend on? You got AD hurt, Kyrie hurt, Clay can't shoot for shit. Like, what's
I
the
like
next
D'Lo
best
right
option?
now.
Yeah, I was about to say the
D'Lo
next
hooping
best
right
option
now.
is D'Lo. Is like, are we going
Hey,
with D'Lo? And then
and I don't know what
even
it is.
with
I think Klay
even with
Thompson. I think Klay's just. It's,
Klay Thompson did what?
I think social media has a leverage over Klay right now. I think ever since that Megan Thee Stallion thing came out, like him and all, like I think he's more worried about that than to worry about the game. I think Klay has
Yeah,
proved his point over time. Yeah, he still loves the game of basketball, but I don't think that's like his killer focus like that anymore. He
yeah.
didn't prove his point. I mean, he proved his point in Golden State,
Yeah, I was about to
but
say, he got what, two,
that's
three
just
rings?
yeah. And I think that's just I think four. Is it four?
Probably. It could be. It could
Yeah, I
be.
think it's four. But
Yeah.
in reality, if I'm Clay, like I get it. Yeah, I'm not playing well, but if I'm Dallas, it's just like, do we keep Clay or do we move him? Like how long do we stay with Clay to be like, are you still that shooter, or do we go get another shooter and
Yeah.
give you, you know what I mean? But it's just like, who would need Clay?
Yeah. I feel like with somebody like Clay, and then if I'm Dallas, like you said, I would stay with Clay just because, I mean, Clay is getting older. He's going to be out the league soon. I'll stay with him just to, if you are going to
He's
bring in a shooter.
35.
Yeah, not starting five, Clay. I would definitely have him come off the bench. But if you are going to bring in another shooter, I would say Klay Thompson is somebody who can give them advice, give them insight, give them the in and outs of the game, and just help them be a better shooter and learning how to pick their spots when they get onto the floor. So I would keep Klay around for that, just to be that vet role. But as far as looking at Klay to be that guy to shoot the ball, I don't think Dallas ever had that in mind. They just didn't expect everybody to be fucking hurt, you know? So I would definitely keep him around to be that vet, but I don't see Klay as being who he was with Golden State. And yeah, no.
And just so they're playing tonight in Memphis, I don't know what it is, man. I don't know if it's Ja or is it.
Yeah, Ja want to go. He want to leave. Trade Ja.
And it's so crazy because Ja created the culture there.
Right.
And that's just what's killing me the most. It's just like, you created the culture in Memphis right now. Like, the culture in Memphis is around you. Yeah, the culture isn't probably what Memphis wanted, but it's just like, he represents Memphis in like so many ways.
Yeah.
Like, but back in, like they used to say back in the day, like, yeah, you don't gotta betray a thug, you don't gotta betray you hard, you don't gotta. You're an NBA player making millions.
Right.
But you have that demeanor to you that be like, okay, like, you give that Memphis demeanor, and everybody know how Memphis is, you know. But it's just like, what do you get back for Ja? Like, can teams really be like, okay, we giving up 2 players and 2 picks for Ja?
Right.
Is he worth that?
No, he's definitely not worth that.
You know what I mean? And Jaren Jackson, I mean, he's still JJ. I mean, I feel like JJ plays well. But it's just like, I think Ja's just that piece that it's just like, they don't know. But like you said, I think it's time for him to go out of Memphis. It's just like, where does he go? Where do you feel like Ja will fit?
Ja would fit with, I mean, like we was just speaking on Lonzo fitting with Houston. I feel like Ja could be a good piece in Houston just because of how athletic he is, and Ja can see the floor. You know what I'm saying? Ja did average about 6 to 7 assists last season.
Yeah,
so,
he averaged 7. Yeah, he averaged 7 right now.
yeah, so it's, you know what I'm saying? Ja sees the floor, so I would see him in Houston. I would see him, honestly, anywhere that needs a guard. So Houston, Spurs.
I'm not gonna say. I'm gonna wait till you done to tell you where I would think you would fit.
Yeah, Houston, Spurs. I would see him as a great fit with Sacramento, but that's just me. I just feel like he fits well in Sacramento. So yeah.
If you ask me, now this is just me. If I'm the GM of a team, if I'm the Bucks, I'm calling up Memphis.
Memphis, the Bucks.
Yeah, I'm calling it. Yeah, him and Giannis. Ja needs that spark back. Just like when Jimmy was in, you need somebody that has a strong work ethic, and everybody know how hard Giannis works. So it's just like Giannis taking you up under his wing. Yeah, you might not like it, but Giannis has a ring. You don't have one. You don't know what it's like playing in Game 7 and a chip.
Yeah.
And Giannis putting it on his back and getting it done. You don't know what that feel like. Yeah, you not good in the West no more. Let's just go ahead and I know that slogan was so good for so long. We
He
good
ain't
in the,
been good in
we
the
not
West
good.
for a while, bro.
Yeah, yeah, like you not
Yeah.
good. It's time for if I'm the Bucks, Ja might not be worth a lot to them no more, but he could be a lot. He could be worth a lot in Milwaukee.
Yeah.
If Ja go to Milwaukee and play with Giannis, that's gonna be dangerous.
Ja
If
with
Ja get back to the
Giannis.
old Ja, it's gonna be dangerous.
Yeah, Ja with Giannis is. I feel like it could be a good thing, but at the same time, Ja is somebody who wants to have the ball and take that last shot. You know what I'm saying? I don't see that with Giannis. Giannis, unless it's
But
a
he would have
three.
to. Yeah, he would have to understand. But that would just be like, okay, if you're having a good game, Giannis, you got the ball in your
Yeah,
hands.
yeah,
Job,
ball
you
in your
having a
hands.
good game, the ball in your hands.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
what the common and Giannis can do that. Like Giannis,
yeah.
because when Dame was there, Giannis already
Giannis,
knows if
yeah,
it come down to the ball in Dame's hands. If we down by 3 or we down by 2 and we going for the win, and it's a couple seconds left, we
yeah.
going to Dame.
No,
But
for
if
sure.
it's just like if we need a bucket right now, and like this bucket might send us into OT, and we got like 2-3 seconds left. Are we going to Giannis because ain't nobody stopping him get to the cup?
Exactly. Yeah.
But
So
so
yeah,
those just
I
like
would see him there.
those
Yeah, I would see him
situational
there.
roles.
If he could play his role right and everything, I could see him damn near anywhere. Like I feel like Ja has that game to where he would fit damn near anywhere. It's just will they like who they getting? That's the only thing.
Yeah.
And I feel like, you know what I'm saying? Let's start with this last game. Let's break this last game down, man.
See, you know we're gonna talk about man the Rockets and the Spurs.
Yes, sir.
Who you got the ticket on tonight, man?
You know me, man. I'm gonna always go with the home team, so I'm gonna go with the Rockets. Just because we're on a roll. We haven't lost in what 4 or 5 games. Spurs 2 games. They just lost the last 2 games, so I feel like
They
of
three
course
and zero
they,
at home.
huh?
They ain't lost at home. They ain't lost at
Spurs.
home. At 3-0 at the crib. If y'all gonna be that first one?
That's what I'm saying. It's a first for everything, and like I said, we're on the road. They're on the road with L's, so it's like you know what I mean.
Yeah.
It could just keep going. They could take another L. We could take another W. But main thing, why I would say I put my money on the Rockets is just because you got people like you got Katie and Sengun.
Yep.
Who's stopping that two for one over with the Spurs? You only big thing you got is Wemby. Is Shohan playing? Whatever his name is.
Of course.
Jeremy's
And
playing.
yes.
I thought he
And
was hurt.
No, I don't think he. I think he playing. He played the other night. He played the
Oh,
other night.
word.
They lost.
Okay.
And
Okay. Yeah.
he might start, and you know he gonna guard.
He's gonna guard KD and he's gonna get
Of
cooked.
course.
He's gonna
Listen,
get cooked. That's the bad part about it. He gonna guard KD
Listen.
and get cooked.
Listen, you probably right. Ain't any no problem. You more than likely right, because there's
Yeah.
nobody that can stop him.
He's gonna
But
get cooked.
it's just that as a Rockets, they're the backcourt.
Yeah.
That's where they lack it the most.
Yeah.
And it's the Spurs have a very good young backcourt.
Yeah.
And I think that's what is going to kill them the most when they play the Spurs. But I can see it being close. But if you ask me, I think the Spurs might take it.
Yeah.
Just because of you got Reed Shepherd. Reed Shepherd, he's terrible. Like he's terrible.
Reed is he's okay. I ain't gonna say he's terrible. He's alright.
Terrible. He's terrible.
He's alright.
And you know why I say he's terrible. He's terrible. He's terrible. And I don't know. And I don't know if it's just in Houston he's terrible or he looked good. Like I don't know what happened. He used to look. I was like, yeah, he might be that. You know,
Yeah.
he might be that screening shooter. But it's just I don't know what happened, yo. I don't know what it is. But I like the Spurs. I like the Spurs tonight. That's all I'm saying, man.
Yeah. I like the Spurs a little bit, but just like you said, the Rockets they do not have that backcourt, but at the same time with the backcourt that they do have, you got a man and what's my boy who play backcourt with him? I think Jabari. They got Jabari at the 2, or not Jabari. Okogie. I mean,
Yep.
they got Okogie at the
Okogie.
2. Yeah. So a man and Okogie, those are defensive monsters. Like both of them niggas, they live for defense. So that's my main thing right there. Is just because we don't have that backcourt when it comes to having a guy or two to run the ball down the court and just get people open, create paths. but we do got two guys that's gonna be on the defensive end, putting up a lot of pressure, getting a lot of stops, and helping on that weak side to where you got people that's not sending too much weak side help on Wemby. Like they can't get it there fast enough and get that person back to the perimeter.
You're not gonna stop him. You're not gonna stop it. No,
you're not gonna stop him.
It's like KD. You gotta hope he miss.
For sure.
I think that's just what it is with them too. Is just who gonna miss? Who gonna miss the most tonight? I think that's what it's gonna come down to.
Yeah.
Both of them play great D. It's just who gonna miss the most.
Yeah, and like I said, man, I would put my money for sure on the Rockets, but I'm not gonna sit here and lie to you and say Wemby isn't gonna have his game. Wemby is gonna have a game. He's gonna have a great game.
I get Sagoon, but Sagoon ain't got nothing for Wemby.
Yeah, he's not.
Just on the defensive side.
He's not stopping that. But at the same time, it's like I said, we gonna have to see people who's gonna stop KD, Sengun, and Amen. Amen been going stupid. The boy just had 28 points last game. You know what I'm saying? So it's like you got to stop.
He's better than his brother.
He's way much better than his brother. He's way much better than his brother, yo. Hey, yo, his brother's shitty, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you. He good, but he's shitty. For real. But yeah, like I said, I put my money on the Rockets, man, for sure. More than likely. Like I had the Rockets winning that. Man, we appreciate y'all for rocking with us, man. First Team All podcast. This is first episode. Many more to come. Yeah, I'm JD. It's Mondo. Anything you want to say, my boy?
You know, appreciate y'all for watching, tuning in, man. Episodes will get better, man. It's just our first one. Y'all tune in with us. Y'all support us, show some love. You know, if y'all boys want to come up here and talk some basketball, just let us know. You don't mind having co-hosts and guests, man. You know, we'll greatly appreciate the love and support. But, you know, y'all boys, tune in with us, man.
All right,
and girls. Let us not forget those out. Y'all boys and girls.
Boys and girls. Yeah. We don't discriminate, man.
Talk about the WNBA coming up, man.
Hey, we appreciate y'all, man. We out. First Team All podcast.
Yes.